It appears to be the partly dissolved body parts of a young male.
It's my boy,
Your son.
Daniel.
He takes an interest in a boat called the Silver Darling.
That boat belongs to Callum Dunwoody.
I don't know who that young guy was, and my wife can vouch for my whereabouts every single night before I left.
Bad business. This body found up by the inlet. Who are you? Paul Kiernan. I run this place.
He was here last week, looking for a girl. Prentice told us not to say anything about him.
You thinking Prentice Hayes has something to do with this?
That's him with Callum Dunwoody at Uphellia 2 years ago.
We need to have a chinwag. Don't make me wait too long.
You laughing at me?
Olivia, wait. What are you doing here?
Daniel, give them what they want, please. Just give them what they want. They'll kill me. Please find a way.
Why don't you imagine that is your girl and you go and find her?
This isn't about drugs.
As people toss, they're selling people.
Carla Hayes. Prentice 2.
What about Jamie?
We can't find him.
Right, come on. Who called it in?
Postman. Turned up at 8 this morning and saw the door had been forced. When he saw Prentice, he called us.
You see anybody else around?
No. No sign of a struggle. He didn't put up a fight.
And I think that may be because he was sleeping. Where's Carla?
Searched the house and outbuildings. No sign of Jamie.
Well, keep looking. He can't be far.
He might be if he's running. He could be off the Isles for all we know.
Jamie didn't do this. Not to his mum. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sure? I need to ask you some questions.
Can it wait? Because my phone is out of credit. I need to get a top-up.
Olivia, is that your blood? Olivia, I need to know if you went back to the Hayes yard last night.
I went to find Sissy.
Okay. So what happened?
She wasn't dead.
No, I mean what happened with the Hayes?
They were already dead when I got there. I even tried to help, but it's no use. That's how I got blood on my sleeve.
Well, then why didn't you call us?
I was out of credit.
Well, then why didn't you come to the station? Or why didn't you come and find me?
I don't know. I was in shock.
What time did you get there?
I left the guest house at 10, so around midnight.
And how long did you stay?
Not long. Once I realised it was hopeless, I started back.
I'm going to keep you in here just until I get a little bit more information.
You think I could do something like that? My Daniel will be forgotten.
Not true.
A place like this. Local family killed. No one will care about my Daniel and Zizzy.
I will. I will.
That's Cora getting started.
Okay, good.
The uniforms are checking the neighbouring properties for Jamie.
Did you search that? The windows are misted. Jamie? Need some help here!
What's this about the haze?
Prentice and Carla are both dead. We're still looking for Jamie.
Oh, bloody hell.
We got Olivia Lennox in custody. She went up to the Haze last night looking for her daughter. She says they were dead when she got there.
You believe her?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's beyond her. And she did have a run-in with Prentice yesterday. But then I can't see her killing Daniel.
Hang on, you think the Hayes and Daniel Lagarde are connected?
Oh, I really hope so. Because otherwise we've got two homicidal maniacs running around Shetland.
Boss, they found Jamie Hayes.
Is he alive?
Just lost a lot of blood.
He said anything?
Unconscious when we found him.
Right, Sandy, I want you to go to the hospital and call me as soon as he wakes up and get some uniforms guarding him, because I don't want whoever did this to come back and try and finish the job. Got it. Where was he?
Lying in the back of that wreck. He must have been hiding in there all night. It's a miracle he didn't freeze.
Three bodies in 3 days, Jimmy.
Yeah, I know. What can you tell us?
Prentice was quick, controlled, 3 stabs to the heart, clean and precise. But Carla, on the other hand, that was a mess. Multiple injuries. Your killer lost control.
So what about time of death?
I'd say they've both been dead for 12 hours at least. Which places time of death around 9 p.m.
Okay, thanks, Cora. Tosh, I'm going to need you to confirm with Denise at the guest house that Olivia Lennox left there at 10 o'clock last night. And then I'm going to need you to track down Paul Kiernan, because I want to know where he took those McBay Hotel people yesterday.
I'll see you later.
I came across a few people who'd been trafficked when I did my work at shelter, but to be honest, it's not really my area. What is it you wanted to know?
Well, let's just start with how likely is it to be happening somewhere like Shetland?
Well, as likely as anywhere else. You think a trafficking gang is working on the island?
Maybe. I came across a hotel. I mean, It's a dump in the middle of nowhere. Shut down in 2005, and then it opened up about 6 months ago. And up until yesterday, there were a bunch of people there. And then suddenly overnight, they just disappeared.
Well, did you speak to any of them?
Yeah, barmaid, but you know, she just looked like any other seasonal worker.
Well, it can be hard to tell the difference. Anyway, she'd know better than to give anything away to the police. When you talk to the cops, you end up dead. What?
I just find it hard to believe.
People trafficking?
No. That it's here, on Shetland.
Oh, come on, Jimmy. Take a look around you.
Well, then why aren't we all talking about that?
Because we don't want to. As long as our toilets are clean, our cars are washed, our food comes on time. And as long as it's all kept far enough away, we're happy to ignore it. And God forbid anything as trivial as the exploitation of vulnerable people should affect our lives. What's so funny?
I just forgot that you get like this.
Like what?
Ardent.
Sorry.
No, don't be a mister.
Give them what they want, please. Just give them what they want. They'll kill me. Please find a way.
What have you got?
Denise confirmed Olivia Lennox left the guest house at 10 last night.
And what about the room?
Search team have been over it, but they haven't found anything.
Got a taxi driver. Says he drove by the Hayes yard about 9 last night. Saw a van on the road.
Does he tell you what sort of van?
No, but he's checking his dash cam.
What about Paul Kiernan?
Oh, he doesn't exist. Looks like he must have been using a false identity.
The McBay Hotel, get forensics up there. Maybe they can find his prints.
Forensics are still at the Hayes.
Well, then split the teams, because we have to find out who he is.
So the news is out about the Hayes. People are scared there's someone going around butchering families. Still, at least we can tell them we've got someone in custody.
Oh, no, we don't have anything on Olivia Lennox.
We can put her at the scene.
No, that's all we can do. We don't have any physical evidence. We don't have a weapon. And she couldn't have been there at the time of death. Plus, I think there's something much bigger behind this, something organized.
Like what?
People traffickers.
Are you sure about this?
No. But it makes more sense than Olivia Lennox killing 3 people. Come on. I'll drive you back to your B&B. This way. Why don't you go in and get some sleep and I'll come and see you later?
I'm gonna find Sissy.
No, I can't let you do that.
Why not?
Because I don't want you ending up with Daniel. Zezzy's already lost her brother. You're all she's got left. You're gonna have to trust me, Olivia. Let me do my job. Billy,
Taxi driver came back to me about the van he saw up at the Hayes.
we got a registration?
Aye. It's a company vehicle.
Which company?
I heard about that this morning. Such a terrible thing to happen. Had a lot of time for Carla.
I've got a witness. We saw one of your vans up near our yard last night.
That right?
Aye, so I'm going to have to speak to whoever was driving the van.
The thing is, I was talking to my lawyer, and unless I'm under arrest, I'm under no obligation to cooperate. Hey, where are you going? Hey!
I'm going to go and find your inspectors and give them a wee heads up about your other pipeline.
Hey, all right. I was driving the van.
You?
Aye, I passed the Hayes place on my way home.
And what time was that?
Oh, I'm not sure. I left here at about 8:30.
Thanks for your cooperation.
Perez. Perez, wait, just hold on. I don't want any friction here. I'm just trying to run a business.
If you do have other information, then you better tell me or there will be friction.
All right. Look, I did see something up at Boxter Row last night, you know it?
I know it.
Silver Darling was up there. Callum Dunwoody's boat.
There's no harbour at Boxter Row.
Exactly, so what was he doing?
We're not done yet.
What the hell are you doing calling me? I don't give a shit. I told you not to contact me on this number. No, that's not my problem. But I did my job. You sort it out yourself. I don't care what you do, as long as you keep me out it, all right? Stop calling me on... Hi, pet. No, I thought it was somebody else. Aye, I am on my way. Hi. I love you too. Right.
Don't just stand there, eh? Give us a hand. She'll need to sleep.
What's wrong with her?
Nothing. She's fine.
Are you sure?
Are you going to have a problem? Are we going to have a problem?
No.
Good.
I thought you were dead. Do you know where we are? It's okay.
I can't be sure, but I reckon the hold of the Silver Darling was full of people last night. And could be this is how Kiernan does it. He smuggles people onto the Isles and then holds them here until he can move them onto the mainland.
And Callum Dinwoody's involved.
Makes sense. If you're looking to move people around the North Sea, then a trawler's the perfect cover.
So do you know where Callum took them?
Not yet, but we're working on it.
Who is it?
It's D.I. Perez, Shetland Police. I'm looking for Callum.
He's not here, he's out at sea.
Is he? His boat's in the harbour. Mind if I come in? Do you know where Callum is?
No, sorry.
Did he not come home last night? It's Morag, isn't it?
Aye.
Is he causing you trouble?
What?
Your Peary boy.
He's not one for sleeping.
Well, then I better leave you to it then.
Right, sure.
See, when you see Callum, you tell him I need to talk to him, okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Tosh.
Oh, hey, Tony. How's it going?
Good. You getting some coffee? Ah, that's a stupid question right now.
How's work?
Oh, dull. Yours?
Definitely not dull. But I should probably get going.
Oh, of course. Sorry, I'll see you later.
Do you want to go out one night?
Oh, probably came out a wee bit louder than I meant it to.
Why don't you give me a call?
I'll do that. Oh, wait, I don't have your number.
Prentice's call records came in.
Oh.
Everything okay?
How many calls do you think Prentice Hayes made in the last 7 days?
I don't know. A lot.
3, according to this. All of them to his mum. Guess how many he received? 5. 2 from his mum and 3 from some dodgy cold caller.
That seems a bit low.
Hello. This is Prentice Hayes we're talking about, all the dodgy schemes he was running. You telling me he could manage all of them by making 3 calls a week?
So there's another phone.
I'd be willing to bet on it.
I'll call the search team.
Callum, I need to talk to you.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Callum.
Get in the house,
Don't
Morag!
make me arrest you. Come here. Well, that was just stupid.
If you're going to charge me, charge me. I need to get out of here.
Why don't you sit down, Callum?
I want to go.
Okay, you can go. After we've talked.
About what?
About the people you took on your boat at Voxter Row 2 nights ago.
I don't know what you're on about.
Your boat. It was seen anchored there. Did you take the people from the McBay Hotel on board that night? I was on your boat, Callum. And I saw the fish hold that you kept them in.
Where did you sail to, Callum?
Okay, you don't want to talk? That's fine. Get Morag in here.
You can't do that.
Oh, really? Says who?
She doesn't know anything.
Well, you see, in my experience, the people that we love tend to know a lot more than they let on.
I landed them off Scrapster.
Why take them there?
Because that's what I was told to do.
By who?
Was it Paul Kiernan?
Look, you just do what you're told. You don't ask these guys any questions.
This girl, Zezi O'Gara, was she on your boat? Did you see her? Another Asian woman, young, tattoo of a butterfly on her wrist.
I make sure I don't see anyone.
Did you hear about what happened to the Hayes?
Aye, I heard.
Right, so do you think that the people that you're dealing with had anything to do with that? Come on, Callum. Help us out here. These people, you know what they do? Kidnap, torture, trafficking. You could help us put a stop to that.
Stop to it? Have you got any idea who you're dealing with here? These people could have me killed in a heartbeat.
Yeah, we can protect you from that.
No, you can't see. This thing is huge. These people are everywhere. You're just some guy standing on a rock in the middle of the sea.
We contacted the police at Scrapster. They've said they're going to try and find out where Kiernan's hiding.
And what about Callum?
Well, I think we should keep him in. He might feel more like talking in the morning.
Was he asked for a solicitor?
We offered, but he declined.
We think Callum doesn't want the traffickers to find out that he's here.
Jesus, he's that frightened.
His wife too.
Well, if she's at risk, shouldn't we have bodies up there?
We've already got people at the hospital watching over Jamie.
Well, maybe you should go up there tonight and see if she's okay. In the meantime, we need to find out who Paul Kiernan is.
Forensics have processed the hotel. We'll find out tomorrow if they've got anything that can identify him.
Okay, good. Also, I need you to get in touch with DS Sam Boyd. She runs the trafficking unit in Glasgow. See if she knows about any smuggling units working up here.
Jimmy can have a word. You seem to have settled on Kiernan pretty quickly, don't you think?
Paul Kiernan's a person of interest in the Daniel O'Gara murder. It's also likely that he's holding Zezzy O'Gara.
And what about the Hayes? We don't have any evidence linking them to people trafficking.
Well, maybe we just haven't found out yet.
Or maybe they were killed for another reason. Prentice wasn't short of enemies. He was dealing with all sorts of lowlife.
Including Paul Kiernan.
Sir, Jamie Hayes is ready to talk.
How you doing, Jamie?
Where's Mum? They won't tell me anything.
Jamie, I'm sorry, but your mum didn't make it. And neither did Prentice.
Nah.
I'm really sorry. Look, I know this is hard, son. But I'm going to have to ask you to tell me what happened.
You all right?
When can I get out of here?
Well, that all depends on you. Look, I'm heading up to your place now to make sure that Morag and the Bairns are okay.
Can you give her a message?
It doesn't really work like that, Callum.
I tell her to go. Tell her to take the kids and get off the island. Go to her mother's, anywhere. Just get off Shetland.
I'll pass on your message if you tell me who you were working for. Callum, you need to think about saving yourself and your family.
Nico, son.
We'd been in Lerwick, Mum and me. We came back home. Mum went into the house while I parked the car. And I heard her scream. I ran in, saw the front door had been kicked in. I saw Prentice on the couch when his eyes were... then I had my mum shouting again from the kitchen. I went through. She was on the floor, her hand up in front of her face. She had this look like wild. And then I just felt this pain in my back. I turned round and they were behind me.
Who was behind you?
They had a mask on, a ski mask thing. I felt them stabbing at me with the knife. I felt it going in and I thought thought I was a dead man. And then my mum comes flying past me, screaming. She knocks me over, I fall. But I must have got back up again. I must have ran out the door.
Did this attacker say anything?
Never said a word.
What about build? Was it a man, a woman, big, small? Did they seem young?
I think it was a man. Well built. She saved me. Mum. In the kitchen. I should have helped her. Instead, I just ran.
When did she leave?
About an hour ago.
Did she say where she was going?
For a walk. I needed some air.
Thanks. So, I have updates. We found Jamie Hayes alive.
What's he saying?
That he was there when his mother and brother were killed. That he was attacked also. But that he managed to get away.
So, who was it?
We don't know.
And what about Zezzy?
Olivia, we think that Zezzy is being held by people traffickers. We don't know who they are, but we think they're working on Shetland.
God.
It could be that Daniel was here looking for his sister. Now, I know it's a lot to ask, but I'm going to need you to sit in your hands for a while. Okay?
Okay.
You off somewhere nice?
Me and Mary are having dinner.
Is that a reconciliation?
Oh, more of a negotiation. I want my half of the money for the house. Alice dropped by to see you.
Right.
You two have fun. Hey.
Hey. So I rang the shelter people I used to work for. Got them to send me through some recent stats and reports. I thought they might be useful.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that.
Word of warning is not exactly cheery reading.
What are your plans for tonight?
Nothing really. Chris has gone over to see the house again.
Look, I could make some dinner.
I've never one to turn down a free meal.
Okay.
Plenty of sugar in it.
Tosh.
Hey, Billy. Do me a favour. Check if the Hayes have any other properties, will you?
Will do.
Thanks.
Nikki. We need help. We need help in here, please. Please, we need help.
What did I tell you?
She has a fever.
Oh, shite.
No, wait. Where are you taking her? No. Please don't ask her.
I can't believe that I was in the place where they were being held. And there's another girl. Her name is Zezi. And she was in this video that we were sent. And she's pleading for... Well, she's pleading for her life. And she's got this look in her eyes. And it isn't just fear. There's something else there. And so I watched it again and again and again and again. And I couldn't put my finger on it. Until I realized that it's bewilderment. This girl is utterly bewildered. She has no idea why this is happening to her. Anyway, I'm sorry. I don't mean to bore you with work.
It's not boring. It's good to be reminded that there are people with worse problems than me.
Is everything okay?
Everything's fine.
Talk about it if you like.
Well, don't take this the wrong way, but you're in no position to sort anybody's head out, Jimmy Perez.
Oh, I'll have you know I'm a very stable and well-rounded individual.
He has decided to spend the rest of his days mourning his dead wife. I might have had a little bit too much wine.
Yeah, you think?
Aren't you getting a bit tired of playing the grieving husband? Been a long time.
Oh,
Jimmy.
Yeah, I know that.
Well, don't you think it's time to let Fran go and start living again? Look, I'm not trying to piss you off. I'm your friend. I care about you.
Really, honestly, Alice,
You loved her.
I'd rather not.
We all loved her. And I understand why you want to hold on to her memory. And if I'm honest, the grieving widower thing looks good on you. But Fran would have hated it. She'd be mortified if she knew that you were wasting your life because of her.
I'm gonna have to go.
Jimmy, I didn't mean it.
You can see yourself out, okay? What's this about?
That's what it says. I'm going to pay the ransom in exchange for Zezi.
Okay. For a start, you and I both know that you don't have that kind of money.
No, I'll get it. Somehow. Just contact him and tell him I'll pay.
Olivia, don't you think that if I had any way of getting in touch with these people, that I would have done it by now?
They talked to Daniel.
Yeah, through encrypted messaging services. We can't trace them. Even if we could, even if you pay, they still won't let Zezzy go. In fact, if you pay, that gives them all the more reason to hold on to her.
What else can I do?
You can let us handle this.
Well, you are not handling this. Look, it's like you said. Daniel is dead. Zezzy is all I've got left. I'm going to do everything I can to help her. You're a dad. You've got a daughter. You know I have to do something. You know.
Happened to you last night?
Me and Mary had another argument. So I went to the pub to lick my wounds.
All right for some.
I thought you'd be happy. Chance to spend more time alone with Alice.
Alice and I are just friends.
Right. Does she know that? Oh, come on. She totally fancies you.
What age are you?
Old enough to know when a woman's got the hots for my housemate.
We are not housemates.
Looks like we've found another part of Prentice Hayes' business empire.
Can't say he wasn't industrious.
How'd you find it?
Luck.
Anybody else here when you turned up?
No. But come and see this. Been more than one person up here and probably working for Prentice.
What makes you so sure it's Prentice?
That wall behind you.
Prentice Hayes, leave a message.
Told you he had a second phone.
Did you speak to Morag?
She's fine. But she's worried.
Did you give her the message?
I'm going to need the names. Callum. You can't help Morag from a cell.
Get me paper and a pen. You want the names or not?
Just start writing.
Give me 20 minutes.
Okay.
Tosh, can you give me a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Jimmy, I'm sorry about last night. I didn't mean to get so...
Brutal.
I was going to say ardent.
I'm not mad at you for what you said, and I don't think you were wrong.
Good. Because I wasn't.
I'm glad you cared enough to say it. You're a good friend.
And good friends are allowed to analyze the shit out of each other. See you soon?
Definitely. Hey, Billy.
Sir, the prints the forensic team found at the McBay Hotel, they went through the database and up popped this guy. Recognise him?
Paul Kiernan.
Real name Aaron Maguire, originally from Glasgow. Got some convictions for fraud and an assault charge.
Any history of trafficking?
None that I can see.
Okay, good work.
What's this about a drug farm?
Tosh found it last night.
Looks like Prentice was running it.
Tosh, phone Sam Boyd. See if he can set up a meeting tomorrow.
We're going to Glasgow?
On the next flight we can.
Hang on, why are you going to Glasgow?
Paul Kiernan is our main suspect. We just found out that his real name is Aaron Maguire and he's based in Glasgow. So we go to Glasgow, we find Maguire and we bring back the man responsible for the murder of Daniel and the Hayes.
And what about the drug farm?
I don't think that's a big enough operation to get you slaughtered in your own home.
Well, who's to say that was the only operation that he was running? I mean, maybe Prentice has other farms. Maybe it's not just cannabis. I mean, have you thought about that?
Oh, no, this is about Maguire.
This is about the girl and you wanting to save her.
Her name's Zezzy.
I know. And I want to save her too. But I also want justice for the murder of Carla and Prentice.
Because they're more important.
Because they're just as important.
Get packed, we're going today.
Where is everyone?
Don't ask me, Billy. I'm the last person anyone keeps in the loop around here.
Callum!